Hi, everybody. My name is Rita Crompton, host of Invent America. And today we've got Allan with us. I'm going to let him introduce himself and tell his story, but he was on the radio with us about 2 weeks ago. And the product is called Clip and Rip, as you can see behind him there, the logo. And we will be posting that logo and the websites on all of the platforms where we are streaming. Allan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to share my story. I've done it in many other areas, but I'm excited to share it with you and all the listeners and viewers that you have.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for filling out the form. I mean, we post it everywhere. I know it's easy to find, but that is how I find the inventors to put on the show. So if any of you out there are listening and say, hey, how come he got to be on and I didn't? It's because Allan filled out the form for me. So if you go to the Inventor Lady website and click on radio, the first option that comes up is, would you like to be on the show? And that is the button you click and you fill out the form, drops right into my email box, and I would love to see what you have. So with that, Allan, please tell everybody about the Clip and Rip. What is it?
Well, Clip and Rip is an idea I came up with when I was out barbecuing one day. And it's just one of the things that I'm sure we've all experienced as far as paper towels and having them being knocked over or, can't find a place to put them. They're a necessity that we use, when we're barbecuing and tailgating, we're out boating or camping. And it's like they're always in the way, but we need them. So I had an idea when mine fell on the ground and I rolled them up and I thought, this just doesn't work. There's got to be something better. And my mind being in the construction industry kind of went to, okay, I've got a problem. I need to solve it. So what I did was, it was a very, very simple fix. I know nothing about inventing at all. It's just like, I got a problem. I need to fix it. So what I came up with is that I went out into my garage and I had one of these little plastic paper towel holders that, you get for 99 cents and you screw them to the wall. And I thought, okay, that'll work. And then I thought, well, I need to clamp it to something. So I dug around in some stuff and I found my 99-cent clamp. So in about 3 minutes after looking at the two, I came up with the idea that I need to attach these and put this clamp onto my holder. So that was my prototype, $1.98 for a prototype that I had laying in my garage, just something so simple. So after coming up with that, continued on, clipped it here, clipped it there, took pictures and thought, this is kind of interesting. I need to look into this. Did some preliminary research as far as Google, looking at, how to invent stuff and how to get a product in the market, just a lot of research. And then what I came up with was the fact that I didn't see anything out there that was similar to this. Yeah, there's a million paper towel holders, and the ones that stand up, or you got to screw them to the wall, or they're magnetic. And so I hadn't seen one that had a clamp. So I did some more research and thought, well, I need to investigate. How could I go about this? I found a patent agent, which was pretty key versus a patent attorney. Called him up, 1 hour free consultation. Went in, visited with him, took that prototype in, and within about 10 seconds of him seeing that, he said, I think you have something. Went through the process of applying for a patent. We did a utility and a, what was the other one?
Design.
A design patent. Filed both, became patent pending. Very exciting time. I had the prototype where I was working at Home Depot at the time. I showed it to the managers. They got very excited, even as a patented or patent pending item. Took it to Las Vegas for their yearly show, very indiscreetly showed it around. And he came out of the convention hall and called me and said, hey, this thing's going crazy. Went through a 1-year process with a company that they had suggested to get this thing developed to where we'd go, nationwide in Home Depots. Long story short, 1 year through this whole process, I had to reject the offer, something my attorney just said it wasn't in my best interest. Kind of got discouraged. It's, there was no financial backing, obviously, not a clue. How do you do this? And so one of the key things that I really, truly believe in as an inventor, you have to talk to people. and ask everybody you see, questions of, hey, do you know somebody that does this? And where can I get that? Which is what I did. A customer came into Home Depot one day. I was making him a key, and he said, or I asked him, I said, hey, what kind of work do you do? And he said, well, I have a plastic manufacturing company, and I do distribution of plastic products. And so I thought, well, that's very interesting. I said, I have something to show you. So I showed him this prototype that I had made. And within 10 seconds, he said, what is the story on that? I said, I have a patent on it, and Home Depot wants it. I said, I have no idea about how to go about getting it into a store, getting a barcode, none of it. He said, here's my name and number. 1 week later, I signed a licensing deal for 3 years where they developed the whole product. All of their money went into it to get it to where it was store ready. We went into retail just before COVID, did quite well with it. Obviously, COVID blew everybody up. So that's when I took everything back. And I said, I'm just going to do my own thing. I'm learning along the way. I'm taking advantage of all the free resources out there, all the YouTube videos that are out there, LinkedIn, so many connections in that arena, and said, I'm going to figure it out. I've gotten it this far. It had been, some success with it. So here I am today with my own website, clipandrip.com. That's where you can purchase them. And when they come, this is the newest, the latest and the greatest. This is how they came from the factory. They're these wings fold up. We have advertising opportunities on the side. And so what it is when it comes to you, they come in 2 pieces. Here's the clamp. Okay. It's very, very easy. This clamp opens up to 2 inches, so it allows you to clip it basically anywhere. Okay. Tailgating is huge because it clips onto the folding tables. Okay. This little hook right here is when you put this together, there's a hook here to hang a grocery bag so that you can throw your dirty towels away. So when they come to you, basically you can see there's 4 little indentations in the clip. Mm-hmm. And then on the back of it, there's 4 little prongs. And so okay. you just put those 2 together and just push it. And you hear a little click, and there you have it. That's the clamp. The wings fold up. Right. They're very flexible. You fold the wings up. You just insert your paper towel in it. And there you go. Very cool. It allows you to secure it to anything you want. The wind's not going to blow it away. And you clip it, and then you rip it. That's how. Okay, excellent. I love it. How it all came together. A very simple idea. I've had many people, when I've showed them the product, they say, I don't get it. And it's just too simple. Because a lot of the times over the years that I've been kind of finding out about this inventing, people think that there's more to something where this is just too simple. Yeah. And when I say, hey, that's all there is to it, they get it. Yes, no kidding. I mean, I've got a variety of inventors, and these simple improvements, the simple kind of game changers are the ones that we look for. And yes. It's where, where we go out and really make a difference in our world. All right. When an inventor comes to me and says, oh, I've invented a flying car. It's like, probably not in our sweet spot to go after for licensing. And, I've had some really wild ones. And it's like, let me point you in a different direction because we're probably not here. And so, what we look at then are those simple consumer products that are the ahas. It's like, I don't know why I don't have one of those, in my picnic basket or in the garage or, with the dogs or, in half a dozen other places in the house. So the cool thing about yours is that you can take it anywhere. Well, that's what my patent agent said, when he first had seen the product. He said, there's 2 things you're going to hear repeatedly, and I have, is the first one is the wow factor. Mm-hmm. People see it, they go, wow. And the second one is, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, you love having one of those that people go, why didn't I think of that? So anyway, so what's next for you? What are you looking for? Well, what I'm in the process now, since I've started my own company, Clip and Rip LLC, I'm just out there researching more and looking for opportunities to license my product again. You know, the thing that I've learned in the licensing arena is that it's all about connections. You obviously have to have something that's unique and that people want. So where I'm going now is I'm just looking for opportunities to license my product again. And now that the pandemic's gone and things are pretty much back to normal, I'm just open to licensing opportunities. And with this product, which is another big benefit, it's not a seasonal product, it's year round.
Yes,
so
it is.
As we're coming into the holiday season, they're great for stocking stuffers. The white elephant gift, very inexpensive. They're $9.99 a piece. We do sell a 2-pack and a 3-pack on our website, where you do get a discount for buying more. But I'm just looking for those opportunities now to get this out more. It's something that I've gone to tailgating and walked through and seen 80 to 100 rolls of towels laying around. Go back the next couple of weeks, and all I do is I hold it up and say, "Will you look at this?" And I've sold a lot at tailgates. Yeah. So it's something that explains itself.
Yeah. Do you keep inventory?
I do have inventory. We do fulfillment here in Phoenix, where I'm from, and then I still have access to manufacturing in Mexico. So I'm in Arizona, which kind of just across the street, basically. I still have the opportunity to have this company manufacture product for me.
All right. I know we had years ago an inventor who created a tire mount that went on the back of the big RVs. And his aha moment was when he got stuck in, I think it was out in the desert in New Mexico with his grandchildren in the RV and had a flat tire. His wife was not a happy camper, because when the truck showed up to fix it, he called the AAA, and when they showed up, they had the wrong tire.
Oh no.
They spent 8 hours sitting in the desert. It's scary. And so now, he goes after and he invents a tire mount. So you still call AAA, but you've got the right tire. And he used to drive up and down the interstate with this tire mount on the back with a tire in it and his phone number on it. And people would call him and then say, where can we buy one of those? And he goes, well, if you pull off the next exit, I'll sell you one.
Yep.
And they pulled into a camp one night, and the CEO's wife of one of the companies out on the West Coast called her husband and said, you have got to see this. And 6 weeks later, we had a licensing deal.
It's what it is. Just get in front of people.
You just get out there and you do it. And so anyway, would love to help you with getting that product licensed, and we're going to have to see what we can do with that. So anyway, thank you so much, Allan, for sharing with everybody, and we will get this posted out there, and I hope you see a bump in those sales.
Well, that's what it is. Like I said, I enjoy telling my story because what it does is it inspires people. Just never give up. I mean, I had a down moment where, I had Home Depot on the hook and it just didn't work, and I didn't lose faith. I just kept that positive attitude, is that, hey, I'm passionate about this thing. People have responded in a passionate way, and I'm going to continue no matter what. So I really enjoy being on your program and sharing my experience and my product.
So, well, we are really glad that you joined us, and we will have you on again. Thank you so much, and best of luck to you.
Thank you. My pleasure. Have a great day.
You too.